Whoops, and I accidentally canceled the stream like a moron. Or turn it off. Give it a second, it'll be right back on. I hit the wrong light. Or button. Sorry about that. Let's see. 0. CSM. 1. Oh wait. Hit F5 so I can reload back into the game or something. Now, Luma Sharp. Only sharpening thing I'm turning on, because if I turn on that fine sharp, it's just a little too much overall. And overall it adds a nice extra sharpness with it, but I'll leave fine sharp on, turn Luma off. There we go. Phone map, of course, is on. That at 1. Max A, oh, this is the one I said I need to really mess with. Take a look around. Thankfully, I don't need D-band. I did before. Everything's a bit tad dark there. Alright. Now I should be able to mess with, the setting, though. 1.86 is where it's at now. 1. 2. 4. 5. On. Not as dark as before. Vibrance is set to -1, actually. 200 on each of these. What if I change it to red? A little bit more of the color back into it. There was. So I'm turning the vibrance down because I want to make things look semi a little more realistic, like the fire and such. Should I add any curves? Let's check curves first. I'm gonna turn that down from the natural settings to like 0.6. But at like 0.6, it's gonna be just absolutely ridiculous. That's more of the general contrast. I think I might leave the vibrance at -2. Maybe name this Bleak Skyrim instead. That's funny. Colorfulness? No. I'm gonna mess with color. At least to standard. I want 1, not 10. Was bad. Alright. That's a base color matrix of 1. That's where it looked like before I turned it on, basically. Ooh. Mm. .9, not 10. Do I even have clarity on? Actually. Yep. That's set up. Haze? Huh. Interesting. I don't know how much you can change it up for. Interesting. Huh. Would make for cool scenery stuff. Let's see how this will do. Still puts general things out of focus. Alright, MXAO needs to go on. I have to reload the save. There we go.
Well, that's where it started. It turned into something of a ballad.
A ballad? Oh, now I knew the joke was fake.
Use it when it's lighter out would be better. Load up. That quick save I did. Definitely still brighter out. It's fun to pause right there. Which one blurs it? .64. I'm probably gonna have to mess with this one even more as well. But no, I think it's fine. Alright. That. As expected, as I loaded it while I was TFC. Darker than it was overall in the game.
By Eastbury. Through. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Glorious Farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. You'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey.
Curves off. Using each car.
Maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my mom. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Thought did cross my mind. War brewing, talking about riot and Helgen, having out jesters. Skyrim's gone mad, girl. Need to be
Alright. Time to get a move on.
Thanks.
Might save and exit real quick and reload back in. But that's just to take care of so I can actually zoom in and out. Yeah, I have open cities
City's
on
closed
this.
with the dragons about. Fine. It will be
I completely forgot about that.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the
On,
Imperial
off,
soldiers.
on, off.
I just can't
On.
fill an order that size on my own.
Level up.
And ask Yorland Greymane for help.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
Alright, just saved, right?
Besides,
Save again. Load in. Alright, I'm loading back in. Oh, come on. Loaded, you silly game. Black it. There we go. Thank you much. Play. Come on, loading.
Have it your
Thank
way.
you.
I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
My sapphire
He fed his entire family with the gold. I tracked it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it, it took me weeks to find that thief's den. I can't stop.
Can't stop. I need to go get my sword. Let me check out some magic. Really look. Grab the whole thing. Threshold. Lighting that has to. Oh. Making it brighter. As I stop my stream again like a new. Huh, that's cool to see how it just causing the blooms and whatnot. Actually might turn off MXAO. I remember it causing some artifacting. But currently this is how my reshade's gonna look like. I might reload my E and B in. Double check how that one looks. Maybe see about putting them together. Probably not, but because I changed my mind. I might try to use E and B and Sweet Effects together. But that would take time to get it all done.
My lord, please.
Wow, that
You
looks
have to listen.
fake and bad.
If the news from Helgen is true, well,
Really does.
there's no telling.
Is that from the That just looks bad. Wow, I'd have to like look at other fires.
We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please. You have to listen.
Yeah,
If
that's
the
too
news from
much
Helgen
with
is
the
true,
MXAO.
well, there's no
Look at
telling
that.
what it means.
Guess there's not much else that can be done. I mean, maybe if I take a vibrance and
I only counsel.
I think I did was minus
We
it a
cannot
little
afford
bit.
to act rashly
Uh-oh.
in times like these. My lord, please. You have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means. I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please, you have to listen.
My little one fell over and whacked her face a little. She's fine though, thankfully. She was bouncing on something and she got herself hurt. That is still so ugly, looking at that.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please, you have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true,
And all the other fire
there's no telling what it means.
This just looks bad in here. Right. Double check real quick. Yeah, see, that looks more natural. At least better than that did. Jeez. Ew, that was ugly. Alright.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
What would you have
What's
me
the
do then?
meaning of this interruption? Well, that explains
lord,
why the guards let
please.
you in.
So, you
Come
were
on,
at
then.
Helgen.
The Jarl will want to
I
speak
just
to you.
think we
Read.
need more
But
information.
it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute.
By
What do you say now, Proventus?
Whoa.
Shall we continue to trust in the strength
Graphics
of our
issue?
walls against the dragon? Next time, deal with
Huh.
to
To Riverwood at once.
Usually that's because the graphics
It's
card's
in
not
the most
liking it.
immediate
But usually the
danger.
graphics card's fine like
The
this.
dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. Here. There. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard.
I serve Jarl.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Looking
exit
for
out.
matter
Wow,
related
it's
to
actually
these-
causing graphics issues. I gotta go back to full screen or something. Well, this is pretty much it I was gonna go to anyway. So, I'll be back later. I guess I'm going to drop the graphics core. Which is odd because I don't have to do it for anything else. Awesome. Okay, well, hope you had fun. I know this is kind of a dull thing or whatnot. I was mainly trying to get the ReShade set up and whatnot. We're heading off. So I had this all up and running for when Bruma comes out. I might not even get to be real Dragonborn and do the main questline or anything. Just because I want a pretty fresh character for it. Okay, well, if you liked the video, like it. Dislike it if you didn't. Comment below if this is post or whatnot and you have anything to say. And as always, thanks for supporting the channel, and I hope you come back for more.